If making money online is of interest to you, this video is for you. Hi and welcome. I'm George Pierce and I want to thank you for watching. This video is video number 8 in our affiliate marketing series, and we're kind of saving the best for last. As we approach the end of this series, we're getting to the marketing phase of the training. And that's the part that makes everything happen. That really is kind of the best part, and in a sense, it's the most fun because it is what is going to make all this work. It's what's going to help you make money. If you're interested in this kind of training or these kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the link below, and then don't forget to ring the bell, and that way you won't miss out on any of these videos. So marketing, what do we mean by marketing? The marketing that is going to apply to affiliate marketing, the marketing that we're going to be doing online, is essentially driving traffic to our affiliate. And not too far down the road, you want to be driving, as I mentioned before, not too far down the road, you want to be driving that traffic to your website. As you build more reviews, or as you build the site, consider driving traffic to your website, and then learn about email marketing. And I will also leave a link. You'll find a link below, of course, to the Internet Marketer Training Center. And if you join that, it's free to join. If you join that, you can learn more about email marketing. And I'll be covering email marketing in future videos. So again, all the more reason why you want to subscribe. Whenever you can drive traffic to an affiliate, to a website, pretty much anywhere, to your blog, what have you, to someone else's website, that is a skill that is a valuable skill. It's a skill that's going to make you money. It's a skill that you can actually hire yourself out for. It's a marketable skill. So it's a skill that is really worth your learning because it's going to make or break your affiliate marketing. And that's a little bit, I don't mean to be cruel, but if you're going to be an affiliate marketer, you're in order to make this work, you have to be able to do the marketing. So this is the most important, it's the most fun, I think it's the best part, but it's also the most critical part. So it's the part that you want to pay most attention to. Try to make sure that you really learn it and learn it correctly. You have to go back, review the video, go through the steps again, whatever it takes to make sure that you got it right, and then put it into action. And the more you put it into action, like anything else, the better you're going to get at it. So there's dozens of ways. There's probably more than that. There may be hundreds of ways to generate traffic. Well, we're certainly not going to cover them all. I'm going to cover a handful of ways that I believe are going to get you the most traffic and the fastest. Now, I'm not going to get into paid traffic for two reasons. Number one, it's paid, and a lot of people are not wanting to go that route. They're wanting free, and free is not a bad way to go. And not necessarily the best way to go, but based on the fact that you're new and don't necessarily know good from bad, right from wrong, spending money at this point on advertising, I don't believe that's a wise move because you don't know enough to do that yet. So spend your time and your effort, get things working a little bit, and then you will get a feel for what's right and what's wrong. You're going to learn what's right and what's wrong over time because you're going to learn what works and what doesn't. Now, we've already done some marketing, by the way. When you created your website, that in a sense was a marketing tool. A review site is a marketing tool. So we've already done a little marketing there, and we've done a lot more marketing in a sense when we created the YouTube video, because that is video marketing. Now there's a lot of other marketing that you want to do, but video marketing is one of the best forms of marketing, one of the most productive, So when we get that video marketing working, so to speak, right now you got a YouTube video and it's just basically sitting there. You're going to be getting some views probably because of your tags and your keywords and so on. But there's still more to do on video. Again, you'll find a link to the first video in a training series because in order for your video to work best, you need to learn about thumbnails and titles and viewer retention and so on. How do you drive traffic to your website or to your YouTube channel or to your affiliate? And that's what we want to get into. Now, one of the ways that I'm real fond of is a site called Quora, Quora, and I'll leave a link to that below. It's a question and answer site. Okay, it's technically a question and answer site, but it's also it's very much a social site. And if you join, and I recommend that you do, if you join, you'll find out what I'm talking about almost immediately. The nice part about that is that Quora has the same virility, the same ability for your answers and your post to go viral. So you can put a post on there, and next thing you know, it's gone crazy. So that's one of the advantages of Quora, and Quora will generate traffic. Not send them to the affiliate, not on Quora. I would not send them to the affiliate. I would send them to the review site. And most of these, what I would probably do is send them to the review site, not to the affiliate. Okay, so that's where your review site is going to come in, or your YouTube site. You can split test and see which is working better. So Quora is the first, or one, not necessarily the first, but a site that I've had very good luck with, and I think you will too. The only catch with Quora is that you don't want to just go there once a month. You need to go there on a regular basis, and you need to actually participate, because that's going to work best on pretty much all of these social type sites. And even though Quora is a question answer, it's still a sort of a social site. And that's the next thing I want to share with you, is that you want to join several different social media sites. Twitter, I would say absolutely, definitely, positively, you should join Twitter and build a Twitter following. That's not that difficult. A little tip that I want to give you on Twitter is maybe every third post that you make on Twitter, just make a funny quote, copy a funny quote, or change it around a little bit or whatever, and put your review site on there. I don't know exactly why that works, but I promise you it works. Put a little humor in there, and people will eat it up. And when you make posts on Twitter, there's nothing wrong with including a little bit of a video. Or you can get video, if you recall, you can get video off of YouTube, and you can get free video off of YouTube, Creative Commons, download it through free download manager, and you can upload it to Twitter. You can also, of course, add images on Twitter. It's just like your thumbnails. They're going to get more views. They're going to get more clicks because they're more visual. Another site that I suggest is called Pinterest, Pinterest. You're probably familiar with all these sites, but if you're not, that is sort of an image site, primarily an image site, but it works. And when you get on Pinterest, you will actually develop a following, and you can follow others and so on. And they're all social sites. Tumblr, excellent. Reddit, excellent. I would strongly suggest these are also sites that are included with in the share button, which we're going to get to real shortly, on your video. So in other words, when you post your video, there's a few things that you haven't done yet that I'm going to show you that you really should do, because they're simply going to enhance your video. They're going to get more traffic to your video. They're going to get backlinks to your video. And the share button is going to include Twitter, LinkedIn. You want to be on LinkedIn. It's going to include Pinterest. It's going to include Tumblr. It's going to include Reddit. It's going to include Mix. So these are some of the sites that you want to join, and I'll leave links below. You can also you'll also find them on your YouTube channel. Another site that you should join, I would recommend that you join, it Instagram and IBO Toolbox. I'll leave links again to all these sites below. And when you join the sites, then what you're going to do is, after you post your review, you're going to share it on those sites and more. And I'm going to get to the more part in 1 second. The same thing you're going to do with your video. And what that means is that each time you post a review, you're going to pick up dozens of what are called backlinks. These are links from these high-ranking channels, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and so on. These are links back to your review site, back to your YouTube channel, and this makes your channel look strong and powerful. Join Facebook groups. In this case, we're going to join weight loss groups, diet groups, exercise groups, things that are related. If it's some other niche for affiliate marketing or whatever, then you want to join those kind of groups. I suggest that you maybe join at least 8 or 10. I typically join about 9 or 10, and mainly because that's about how many fit on a page. But the idea is that on the groups, you can be active on a group, and you will get traffic from the group, and I'll show you how that works. And again, I mentioned IBO Toolbox. I get 50 to 60% of my traffic from IBO Toolbox. So don't dismiss IBO Toolbox. That is a wealth of traffic for whatever your niche is. It's an excellent traffic site, and it's going to help you to get traffic. And of course, the more traffic you get, the more click-throughs you get, and the more click-throughs you get, the more sales you get, and that's what this is all about. So what we're wanting to do is drive traffic. And just like with the niches and so on, we're looking for the hottest places, the best places that we can drive traffic. So that's what I'm sharing with you. Now, what I want to share with you next is how to set up these Facebook sites, which is real simple. You simply go on Facebook, type in weight loss or diet or exercise or whatever groups, and you'll have dozens to choose from. Join maybe a dozen at the some 10 or 12 of those sites. You can join more if you want to. You'll get approved. Once you post your video, go on those sites. And what I recommend that you do is to also go on those sites, put a little humor now and again. Then the other thing is to put a short article, almost a short post on these sites about capsaicin, for example, about weight loss. So you make a short post on there that creates interest, and a post with no link looks like you're really contributing to the website. And there's nothing wrong with really contributing to the website, because what goes around does come around. You're going to get whatever you give. So if you don't give, you're not going to get. So you want to give, and give freely, but then you're going to get freely. And that, fortunately, is how this works. If you're helping people to be able to earn an income online through affiliate marketing or through internet marketing or email marketing, or if you're helping people to lose weight, to live longer, to live healthier, to live better, to feel better, and so on, you're actually doing some great stuff. So you're really giving some value. Okay, when you finish with your video, there's still a few more steps that I want to cover with you that are really going to help you, and that's hit that share button. So hit that share button and join each one of those sites. Hit the like button, even though it's your video. Give yourself a like and give yourself a comment. Make it a positive comment, good reason to watch the video, whatever. But make yourself a comment. The reason is YouTube wants to see likes and comments, and you've already got one like and you've got one comment. It's okay if you did it yourself. It's still okay. So you want to do that, as well as hit that share button and share your content, share your video with Reddit, with Tumblr, with Twitter, with LinkedIn, and so on. Because again, when you do a backlink to your website, I would recommend that you use a shortener, a URL shortener, which is a link shortener. Bit.ly, bit.ly, Cutly, cutt.ly. These are shorteners that I use. There's probably hundreds of them. Just type in link shortener on your search box, and I'm sure you'll come up with plenty of them. But the idea is that you want to shorten that link for several reasons. One, because a shorter link is preferable. Also, because you can usually do an alias, and I shouldn't tell you this, but it's true. On Cutly, that's a little lesser used, so you got a better chance of coming up, or the alias that you're looking for has not already been taken. On Bit.ly, that's been around for a while. There's probably thousands or hundreds of thousands of people that use Bit.ly, so it's a little more difficult to come up with an alias. In other words, you can come up with a short link like Bit.ly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's not exactly correct, but Bit.ly /123 ABC. Or you can change that and create an alias. So Bit.ly /flatbelly fix review, which is probably taken, but you can put my flatbelly fix review, what I think of flatbelly, whatever. You can come up with your own alias, and that's going to get more clicks than Bit.ly /123 or Bit.ly ABC, if you know what I'm saying. It's just going to get more clicks. So it's a way to get more clicks. So do it. It also adds to the security of your link so that somebody doesn't bypass your link. The other thing that I want to share with you is what's called article marketing. And article marketing is an incredibly good way to drive traffic. What I would do there is I would write an article based on keywords. Don't forget the AIDA or AIDA, AIDA, attention, grab attention. In the previous video, this is simple copywriting. Grab attention, build interest, build desire, AID, A, call to action. Use that simple format for your article, because that's what you, now on an article, sometimes it depends on the article. A lot of times you can send them to the author, the bio box, the author's bio, and then in the bio box, for more information, click here, and that will send them to the review site or to your video. Now, my favorite place to send articles, and there are probably hundreds of good places to send them, but my favorite just happens to be e-zine articles. It's a straight up e-zine also will tell you exactly what they want, exactly what your customers want, but that, in my opinion, is a great place to submit articles. Do not, in my opinion, do not submit the same article here, there, and elsewhere. Don't do that. That is duplicate content, and that will hurt you. Google does not want duplicate content, and neither is YouTube, which is essentially Google, but they do not want duplicate content. Now, you can write an article, change it manually, resubmit it to another. You might want to pick 2 or 3 article marketing directories and submit 2 or 3. The idea is that you're creating powerful backlinks from e-zine article or whatever article directory. Anyway, there's tons of them. And you will get traffic from these, and it will be legitimate traffic. It's not bogus. It's real good traffic that actually has a real interest. It's what's called targeted traffic. They actually have an interest in your product, which means you've got a darn good chance that they're going to click through and buy. So this is exactly what you want. Unfortunately, we're running out of time in a sense on this video. There's still more to cover. I'll try to get that next video out as soon as I can. If this video is of help to you, if this is the kind of information that you're looking for, subscribe and hit the bell, and that way you won't miss out on these videos. I do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Allow me to wish you much success.